Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we could take a look at my new planner. It's not quite ready, but I do want to launch it on Friday for free. It'll be in the description below. So I'm still working on a few things, and as you can see, it's spinning right now. I do create my planners on my computer, but I use my tablet when I'm uploading it. Okay, I don't know what that's doing right now. When I upload it into Goodnotes. So let's just send it to Goodnotes so that we can look at it. When you send a planner to Goodnotes, all you do is export and send. Now, if I wanted to save this to give to you all, I would do different steps. But right now, we're just sending it to Goodnotes so we can take a look at it. And also, every time I tried to make this video yesterday, I found mistakes and I refused to put it on there until I got this corrected. So I'm working tirelessly to get the mistakes made. And the best way to do it is to act like I'm filming and then go through it as I'm showing you and find all my mistakes, because then I'm looking for them. If I'm sitting here by myself, it's kind of hard. I know that's sad to say, but that's what it is. So at the end of the day, this cover is going to be updated. It's a few changes that I saw that I wanted to make. When you receive this, my name will not be on it as far as the Kent is concerned. My logo will be over here on the side, or one of my logos, and I'm changing the quote that's at the bottom. But basically, this is the cover that you will get. And I'm also taking off that December. I think I'm just going to leave it as 2025. I might find another barcode to put on there, but right now that's where we're at. This is the iconic planner, and I'm really trying to use one planner, guys, so I'm coming out of my teacher planner. I don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to see. And so this is just an essential page for me to get to different things. Of course, I make these planners for me, and I just give them away for free, and I hope that you can find some use in it as I have. And so I use it to create the things that I want in my current planners, and so that's where we're at right now. So you have all of your goal planning on this page, because that's what's important to me, and that's what sticks out from this planner than other planners, is that I'm about setting goals. And so you have your 12-week year planning, and I'm going to go through those to show you what those look like. And then you have your quarterly climb, your monthly planning, and your monthly overviews, and your monthly reflections. These links down here, you will not have access to. And these lead to external links. So when I click on these, I've already customized it for me, but I will take the links out before I give it to you. And it takes you to a 12-week plan that I bought online. And so this is what my 12-week plan looks like. And I don't even know who the lady is, but it allows me to set my goals and quarterly plan. And so I will be using this along with my digital planner. And then the other one that I have is a weekly agenda. I don't know why I like a lot of things digital and I do things double, but I just thought this looked cute, and so I bought this as well. And it's just a weekly planner that I could duplicate the pages and update as far as my habits and things are. And I just like doing these things, so I buy them as well. They were like $5 a piece. And then the last one is my budget. I've definitely been using this. I don't know if it's going to show you my budget, but I really don't care. And so it just shows you like how I'm spending my money, what my checks look like. And then I don't know why this description thing. Oh, that tells you the description over here. And then as I pay stuff, I put it in green. Okay. And so that's where I'm at with this. And then you just duplicate it. And every time you duplicate it, you can go ahead and start putting your bills in as you get them. And you can see it starts deducting that amount. So already I know when I get this check on the 9th, because in teaching we get paid early for December, I know stuff is already accounted for. Okay. And then when you look at my November, it did the same thing. It lets you calculate your checks from my teaching job. And then if my kids pay any rent, I put that on there. And then I start deducting things out for my bills. And I do like paying some of my I guess these extra expenses that I don't need, like Afterpay, Klarna. That's how I buy like clothes and sneakers for my granddaughter, things of that nature. I only have 3 credit cards. I have a car payment, but it's not due to December. Things of that nature. You can just put in zeros for those things. And then if you have to pay it, so like when I pay my gym, I put that money in there. But I also, inside of the planner, I created a sheet for the budget, and that's under the template section. So if you go to the template section, if you don't want to use it digitally, there is a budget sheet. I haven't linked all the templates, and I'm probably not going to link them. I'm just going to be honest with you because it's not that serious to me. I usually scroll through them, but this is the budget page. And what I like to do in my planner is just list all of my bills. And if anything changes, like I pay something off, then I would do an updated sheet. But this would just stay as a generic bill page for me, and you can move these pages around in your planner. This button down here takes you back to the home page, and so you always be able to get to this core page from any page. Also, at the bottom of the page, I put all of my months, but I also wanted my quarterly planning, which is essentially why I created my own planner, because quarterly planning is so important to me to accomplish my goals. That is how I became monetized on YouTube. So when you hit the first one, which is 2025 core focus, I started doing this last year and I really liked it, but I tried to group some things together so I wouldn't have as many pages. And then we have your spiritual and your faith, your personal and family, and your business and your wealth. So you can kind of group things together as far as your plans that you want to do for 2025. And then as you accomplish them, you'll be able to check them off. So let me show you real quick why I do it and what I like about it, because I was using this in my planner and Rose planner. And so this you can see is my January goals, but let's go to her goal page. I did not come up with this stuff. I used what I liked from other planners and then created. It was things in this planner that it was missing. I'm looking for my overall. Maybe I just stuck it in here. Let's see. Yeah, so this is my yearly goal planning. So she didn't really have this page. She had monthlies, and I just changed the wording. And so this is what I did. I looked at my faith goals and the things that I wanted to do for the entire year. Then I looked at my personal goals, and then I, set them as well, my financial goals. But I had to use 2 pages, my health goals and my business. So I'm kind of combining all those things together, and I'm going to be a little bit more intentional in what I write. And then when you went to her January, every month had goal setting pages. And so something similar of what I wanted to accomplish, I recreated in my own planner. I don't know why I go out every time I want to open up something new. It's a bad habit, but so this is the 2025. And then this called the yearly, so you can always get to it from here. So let's go back to the home page. So you can hit the 2025 from here, or if you go to the homepage, you can hit it from here. It takes you to the same thing. Now, when you get to your quarterly planning, if you go here, the quarterly planners is broken down in quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I also have the monthly. If you use the links at the bottom, it's just going to take you to the first page of the quarter 1 plans. So you have your monthlies where you can plan out things on this. And I left a lot of white space for you to do as you wish. And then I have the quarterly climb. I did not come up with this concept, but also, what's her name? Alexis Kingsley, that I talk about a lot, came up with it. And I just recreated it for my own planner. I'm not selling it. So it's just something that I wanted to use inside of my planner. So if you go back here, I forgot a page, and you hit the 24 focus. If you swipe, this is the yearly mountain climb. That's what she calls it. This is not my idea. This is something that I got. I just recreated it for myself because her planner, it was too colorful. And she got a new one, but I'm just combining all my planners into one. I don't want multiple planners. And then you go straight into your quarterly goals. So you have your focus and then plotting out the quarters. This is really for one goal. Don't want to get into it because I'm going to come with different videos on how I plan on doing that. So you may have to copy this 1 or 2 times if you plan on having multiple goals, and then how you're going to do that each quarter. Once you go into quarterly, you start planning out your quarters. So you have their monthly, you have your climb, and you have your goals and your reflection. Okay. And you can fill out your goals. Oh, I see them. See how you see those mistakes, guys? That's what I'm talking about right there. When I find a mistake, I just do this. And when I get off camera, I'll go correct it. But that's why I like flipping through it, because when I'm doing it myself, I didn't see that. Then you got your quarter 2 planning. And then you got your climb. And then here, that's made on every page. It must be something about this second one why I didn't do that. But you can see it's on every page. It needs to be changed to gold. Then we have our quarter 3 planning, our climb, and then we have another mistake. I can't even start prepping my 2025 because I keep finding more mistakes. But this is quarter 4. Here's your climb, and I'm sure I have another mistake on this page as well. And then you just flag the pages so that you can get back to them. This is what your monthly looks like. I've been going back and forth whether I want a full page or not, or I wanted some room to do some other things, not just decorate, but also list things that I need to get done for that month. So to show you, I've been using Kristen's, what is it? Hello Gorgeous Volume 3 planner. And so with that being said, I don't know why this link not working. Oh, it's because it's from my other planner. So with that being said, I'm going to try to get back to, here we go, November. Is this what it is? This is her monthly. So she gave you more real estate as far as the calendar was concerned, but she had a lot of open space at the top and a lot of open space at the bottom. I narrowed that down a little bit and gave me more space at the bottom. I really don't need that space at the top, and I really don't care for it. So therefore, my planner was done a little differently, and so therefore, like you see, I closed in the space and gave more real estate at the bottom. I really think these boxes are big enough for me to write whatever I need to write on there, and then you can use this for different things. Now, one of the things that I want to talk about that I want to use, and this is before I get started on that, December 2024. So I went ahead and added December into my planner because I wanted to get started. So this is not the end of the planner. And then we go into January. I've always added those extra months because I always get excited about jumping into the planner. And so therefore, we'll see how that goes. All right, so what do I didn't show you that yet. Huh? I'm doing too much. So we talked about our quarterly planner, and you can see that I made a couple of mistakes that I'll fix those before I launch this on Friday, which is why I'm jumping into it now. I was really ready to set mine up, but as you can see, I can't. The next thing that you have on this page is 10 tabs. I'm going to be using these tabs a little different, and I'm going to start setting mine up as soon as I make sure I don't have any more arrows. But each one of these is a link, and it just takes you to a blank page that you can use for whatever you need to. So I plan on using, and I think, guys, what I'm going to do is change my goal setting to tab 1, and my YouTube planner will be in page on tab 2. But each one of these is a link that takes you to a blank page. If you take a look, I've created a YouTube planner, which is how I organize my videos, and I'll be putting this as a freebie, but it's a 3-month planner. Now, it is 4 months for the first quarter because why? I want December in my planner. I want to go ahead and get started. And so this will be my calendar, which is the same exact calendar, but I want to plot out my YouTube videos or any type of business. So let's call this my business quarterly planner. That's what I'm going to use it for. I give out freebies, so I want to track the freebies. And I want to give out 4 to 5 freebies every month. I just love giving things away, guys. So this makes me happy. And so therefore, I want to track it. I think each freebie takes you to a blank page. Now, and this is a little different because it's not ready. So it will take you to a blank page. And again, this takes you back home, but I don't know why it's not working. This link, I tell you, is a work in progress. We're not going to go through this right now because I don't know why it's doing that. It works because it's just something in Keynote. Sometimes if you don't hit it right, and you can't use your pencil Keynote hitting links, it doesn't work. But either way, you get but you could change these tabs to anything that you want. Like you don't have to use the freebies. You can wipe that freebie out, and you can use it for whatever you want. Now, after you have your freebies, I also want to look at my videos for a glance. So I have the same thing, but it's for YouTube only, and these 3 will be my top 3 posts for the month. All right, and then I'm going to go into all my videos, and if I want to post every day, then I wanted to have space for 31 posts. Okay, for December, I'm not going to be able to post for every day. I'm trying for 24 videos, so I am going to edit this for December because I want to do Vlogmas. That's the link, guys. So I'm just going to take all of this out, and I'm just going to delete those, and I'm going to make it 24 videos, which will account for Vlogmas. And I know I'm going to have to do some, what is it called when you remove the link? I'm going to have to pre-plan these videos because I am going on a cruise on the 19th. So these videos from the 19th through the 24th will be pre-recorded because I'm just not going to be here. And I don't know what the internet on a boat is going to look like. And I might go ahead and do 25 just because it's Christmas. And so that when I do that, I want to be intentional. I have a problem with blank pages. So what I'm doing is just deleting these and merging these for pictures or some type of illustration. And then that way it would be exactly what I want for the month of December. And that's the cool thing about planning your own. I just want to merge. Oh, there we go. So now I'm set for December. And then each one of these takes you to a planning page. Okay. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's linked. Yep. January video 1, but it should say December. So I don't know if I added the December video pages because I just did that last night. But I think I copied January, so I need to go back and fix that. It'll go to the December video pages, which I do have in here. Let's see. Girl, this is a work in progress. Let me tell you. So when you do these, you got to take your time. And so I am coming up with a system. Where's December? Those are January's. Maybe I didn't put December in here. Oh, I know what I told myself. I wanted to, yeah, I haven't put December's in here because I'm not finished with this. But so you got January, February, and March. They're all linked. And then December, I just copied the January stuff. So I need to go back and fix that. But I knew that. I don't know why I'm playing with myself. So then this is January. You'll have your freebie section. And then you'll have your overview for the weeks. I'm not doing weeklies. I'm not doing all of that because I'm planning out each video per day. So this is sort of like your daily for January, and hopefully I'm not embarrassed and it takes me straight to the January video. It does. So and then you can get to your months from the bottom by clicking on them. But I don't know why these are not working. Let's edit a slide. So when you want to do this, you just want to edit the slide layout. I haven't linked them. So that's why it's not working. So if it doesn't have this blue, but this one is linked to slide 149. So I'm not understanding, and it should be linked to slide 1. This is supposed to go back to the beginning. So let's just take that there. Let's see if that helps the... I don't know why this is link setting, remove link to slide 1. Is it not big enough? It should be anywhere in that space. Girl, making a planner is not easy. And it's so time consuming. I don't know. Let's hit done here. Why is it not working? There, that took you to... Is that the first page? Let me see. What's the first page? The first page is the December page. So I'm not understanding why this is not working. But honestly, when you go to Goodnotes, it works fine. It just, in Keynote, it doesn't always show me. That's why I take it over to Goodnotes a lot, because it'll be a whole different ballgame when you get to Goodnotes. And then I need to link the months, but we're not going to spend a lot of time on that. So that's my YouTube planner, and that's what I'll be using to go inside of my tab, and so everything will be into one. So again, we have all of your planning. I showed you that, and then we're going to go into January. So before January, before every month, there's a planning where you're going to set your intentions. And I have a lot of videos on that. And you kind of break down everything. You don't want to put read 24 books because you're going to read 24 books for the year. So what I want to put is how many books I need to read in January to get there, which is 2 books. And then I like to list out my books. So if we go back to my planner and we go to January, which I was really intentional, I thought. Maybe I was more intentional in February. Right. So I read novel 1, novel 2, and then I wrote down the books of the Bible that I wanted to read. So everybody knows that you're going to read the 24 books for the whole year, but on your monthly planning, you want to break down exactly what you're going to do to create that goal or to accomplish that goal. And then when I want to post, I literally wrote out my videos. Guys, I got to get back to that because I was so much more. Do we know what we're saying, Kent? We're more intentional. I'm intentional when I do it this way. As you can see, I'm checking things off. And as I went through March, if I didn't do nothing else, I was setting those goals. I was reading more. And see how I started putting the names of the novel? Because I was getting better. My English is terrible. I'm not editing it. So I was getting better with like naming the books, picking them out beforehand, even adding extra books to the list because I only have to read two, but you can put those extra books if you want to. I didn't see the need of start date and end date because it was a monthly. So I took that off of the list. But yeah, I really loved what went well last month. I love brain dumping and I love the intentions. And so that's what I took from planning and roses, paper and roses, sorry. And then I'm just creating my own because you know how you want to just take it and tweak it. And so this is what mine would look like. And this would be my progress or accomplishment box at the end. So this is the overall arching goal. Read 2 books. And then we're going to do what? Write the 2 books that we're going to read down. So that's how this works. So then you get your monthly and then you get a reflection page. I love reflecting, even if it's generic, even if I ask Chat GPT to tell me my words to put it, more elegantly. I like to reflect. And so I took the 3 sections and you reflect on them each month. These are your reminders. And I took this from my teacher planner because, again, I'm getting rid of my teacher planner. I'm crying, but don't cry. It's going to be all right, Lynn. It's going to be all right. Sometimes you got to what? Minister to yourself, girl. So this is my teacher planner that I absolutely love, but it's just too many planners. It's too many planners. Guys, isn't this cute? I did okay on that one, didn't I? All right, so let's go to our monthly. And what was I showing you? My goals. And so I want to show you that. Girl. Oh, the reminders page. When you go to the month, this was it. And so I had it broken down, but it's a lot of extra space on here, guys. And so what I did is just did everything as a reminder. So cleaning, to do, appointments, buy, birthdays, all of that will be placed on the reminders. This is my reflection, as you can see. And then this is my monthly routines. Can you see how it was messed up here? Which is why I don't sell. So guess what? When I made this one, I was more intentional and I made sure I fixed all of that because I didn't know it looked that bad. So I had to learn how to do that. And so all my birthdays reminders will be here because I like to put their name, the birthday. Maybe if I want to buy something, I can check it off however you want to do it. I changed the notes section to down here because it is portrait. So it had to look a little different. Then you get into your overview, which I absolutely love. I changed it because it should say top 3 posts of the month. But because you may want to use it, I just changed it to top 3 of the month. It could be pictures. It could be accomplishment. It could be the quote of the month, whatever you want to use it for. And then you get into your weeklies. And after each week, there's a reflection page. You may want to come to this before because you could do your week's affirmation. You could do your scripture and then your week's goals. And then you come back at the end and you do what went well, what shifts should I implement, and what blessings stood out. And so I love doing this. And if you remember, I do this in my gratitude, and I don't know where it's at. So we're going to have to go back up to another month where I was doing gratitudes. Let's go to April because I know I probably did one in April. Y'all have seen the gratitude videos before and I've gotten out of them. I just think everything in one planner would help me out a lot because I just got too much going on to be in all these different planners. But the same concept, girl, did I do a gratitude spread lately? When is the last gratitude spread I did? This is embarrassing. I am wearing my glasses, so I should be able to find. I know I did a gratitude spread, especially I was doing them in a different. I have a gratitude journal. So I think I started doing them when I became monetized because I know I did one for you all. There you go. Girl, bye. All right, so this was my gratitude spread, today's goal, affirmation. I really want to do this weekly, not 3 things I would do today, not a gratitude for the day. Okay, and so this was my gratitude spread in July. So in that retrospect, I just wanted to start doing it weekly, not daily. Okay, and I do have in my template section the gratitude spread that I use. Here it is, that I can pull if I want to do one for today. You know what I mean? Because this is a build as you go planner with set things I want to have every week and day. That's what this planner means to me. All right. And so then once you do your week, your overview, then you have your weeklies, your reflection, it repeats. And then it's just the week and the reflection for every one. And then it moves into February. Now, the last thing I hope is your dailies. And this planner is a daily, guys. I never created a daily before. December doesn't have dailies and it's not located on here. So my December, I have to decide what link I'm going to use. Right now, you have to swipe to get to December. So you have to kind of like go to January and go backwards because I didn't link it yet because I just came up with the idea. But December is in here fully and you literally can start this week because the day is what? Wednesday, the 27th. So I could, if I could get it right, I could go ahead and start planning because it's already set up for me to get started. I think those are the only, we're going to pray, errors that I have. And if it is on my planner, I'm going to white space it. I don't have time. If a link is off, I'm going to swipe. I don't want that for you all, so I'm still testing. But if you click in the top corner, it takes you to the date, and it is dated. So you have January the 1st, 2nd, and it just goes through. I do put my weekends on the same one, and I get rid of the time blocking for the weekends. I don't need that. And so I think it's been working out well for me. And I do need to sit here and swipe, guys. This is so tedious to do to make sure you don't make mistakes, especially when you, I'm not going to call it batch creating, but when you're doing this back to back for like hours, it's ridiculous. So what I'm going to do is set up a system for creating my releases in July. And then when you get to the new month, it just has this blank page because so many people like to do their own dashboards. I'm not giving you any dashboards. And I want to be creative this year, so I'm going to do different things with my dashboards. So when you go to January and you go to week, the first day, the dashboard is in front. I don't have a link to that dashboard, I don't think. And guys, I don't think I'm putting one in there. It's not that serious to me. And so your weeklies are located, your dailies are located at the back of your planner. So all of these are located in the back of your planner. But when you move a link page, it stays linked. So even if I wanted to move this behind the month of the week that it is for printing purposes, it would stay linked for this page. So you don't have to worry about it. You can move these things around all you want, but I don't know if I'm going to move them this year. We'll see. I might wait and move them if I decide to print. I just was around in too many planners last year that I don't know if I want to print anymore. I'm just going to make the decision at the end of the year after I look at it. It's probably in January because I've been just moving around. That's why I want everything in one planner, and what I don't want to print, I can delete. Now, one thing about me, if you haven't caught any of my other videos, if I don't use the daily, I delete that page. So I keep all of my dailies, but if I don't do a daily on the 15th, I just click it and I delete it out. And that way when I swipe, I don't see blank pages. So any page that you don't want to use, you can delete. And it doesn't matter if it's linked, it just won't work. So you don't have to worry about the 15th not being linked, or because you're not going to have it there anyway. So when you click on it, it would just be lit up. I don't really think that's a big deal. And that way, when I went to August 1st, I could only see the dailies that I did, because you don't always have to do a daily. And like this week for my daily, I'm going to be combining 3 or 4 days. And so I just white out the date, and I could use that daily for multiple days. And so I would probably pick a daily that has the blank white space, and then I would just put the dates I wanted to use my to-do list for. And if you didn't notice, I changed the to-do list to a pending task and essential task. So you get a top 3 essential tasks, and then you get all your pending tasks. And of course, you get your time blocking, which I want to be better at. So that's where I'm at with that. I just want to make sure I didn't leave anything out with this planner that's available. So let's just take a quick lick a quick look at our templates real quick because I plan on using other people's templates. So the template section is very limited, but it is things that I use. So I like to use a font section, and then I just made it blank. I think this is more like a list. I don't know. A workout, a gratitude, a bills, a menu, a to-do list, quarterly reviews, monthly reviews, weekly reviews, 12-week planning pages that I'll put in the beginning because I just like decorating and creating cute boxes. And then I did all type of boxes for my planning of my goals. I like to do a 1, 2, 3, so you can use these as however you want. But it has the boxes. I think I'm going to change these boxes to 3 because I gave you 3 different sections. So each one needs to have 3 boxes. So I'm going to take one of these boxes off. And then these, I think I'm going to switch to a 3 box as well because that's how I grouped the goals. And then this is your weight loss. I love this page, before, after, all your starting weight. I need to make sure there's no errors on this. Your start BMI, your end BMI, your chest, arms, hips, thighs, and waist measurements. And in any notes and goals, there's plenty of space for you to brainstorm. This is for school. When I do my agendas, I do want to make these smaller. I want to make that a little thinner, so I'll be working on that. And then this is my agenda page. I think this one is perfect. I did 1, 2, 3 because I teach blocks 1, 2, 3. I'm all for, but you could use it for your top goals, and you could actually write in some, extended details of what you want to accomplish for that week. So this will be used for school if I want to put my school agendas. And I think what I want to do, guys, now that I'm talking to you, is make one of my sections a teacher section. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm really excited about this. So we was in the template section. Of course, you do have to swipe. I'm not going to make no list of these templates. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not selling it. And I'm not above swiping. All of these templates will be taken out of my planner anyway. I don't know. I'll think about it. I was thinking because I have a template section in my sticker book. This is something for teaching that I saw the other day. It's really supposed to be a checklist, but I was too lazy to go back and fix it. I got it off of Chat GPT. I told him it's everything I wanted him to write for me, and he just put it so nicely. I just love Chat. He's so good to me. And so this is about when I give an assignment and when I grade stuff, I want to make sure I'm intentional. So do I have the answer key? Am I familiar for the grading rubric? Have I decided how partial credit will be done? This is where you give everybody, equality. So you're not doing any biased grading. Understanding my students' work, checking for correctness, awarding partial credit, identifying common errors, providing feedback, consistency, recording of grades, and my follow-up process. Guys, this is amazing. And so I plan on doing this for YouTube. I plan on doing this for everything. I already got my YouTube Vlogmas. I got Chat GPT to tell me my ideas. I run it in it. And what you do is you just list your ideas, but he puts it in the format for you. I don't like doing all this formatting, but all these bold sections were my ideas. I told him to elaborate and give me points on it, if that makes any sense. And then this is my book tracker for next year. I decided that I don't like doing book reviews every book. I might do a book review here and there, but I don't want to do book reviews because I feel like it's just forced. I don't know. It needs to be something I want to do. But I do like creating the bookshelf. So just real quick, I think I've showed y'all this plenty of times. I didn't like the brown shelves, so I actually recreated it. And I am on my way to finishing my 24 books. So I would have accomplished 2 of my goals from last year compared to the 5 that I had set. But hey, I'm getting it. I'm doing better than I did any of the previous years prior. So, we're going to take those wins. It was one more thing. I wanted to show you some book reviews that I did that I didn't. I felt like I was just copying and pasting and it wasn't all that. So this is one book review. Okay, can I get it right? And so you're just copying and pasting and looking for quotes. I mean, it is fun, but I don't know. If I want to do one, this page I've recreated. So I will be using this page for my book review. I need to go ahead and copy it over into my planner. So I will have the book review page. Now, what I did like was creating a collage that goes with that page. I did that for several books. And then I also like the Kristen's scripture study, I guess, for a Bible study or overall book overview of the Bible. I want to get back to doing those, but I want to create it what I need. I really don't think it's enough space for a lot of this stuff. I like bigger writing. This was pretty decent. I don't know. But I did all of those in the beginning because I was really intentional about reading the Bible. And so I want to make sure that I continue that into my next planner. But I want all of this stuff in one. So those types of pages will be added to the planner when I do them with no obligation. And then I think that's it. Those are all the little templates I made because I don't need templates because I'm going to be using other people's template. Now, I do want to make one more disclaimer before we go. Is that if you don't like the weekly, say you're not going to use this weekly, you wanted to use a template from somebody else. Just delete that template, delete this page, and insert your template right into this page or white space out whatever you don't want to use. One of the things that I did is that each week at the beginning or end, if there was some overlap, I think it's better to look at January because that's the one that has the I lighten the color. So if it began, I'd still put those days on the same week because I wanted them there. I don't know what I'm feeling about this little light line, and I don't know why they light, but I will go back and fix that too because it looks like I changed the thickness and the color. So I want it to look more like this one. So I have to go back and fix all of that. And I think it's pretty much ready, guys, as long as the links work. And if you get a planner and the link is off, I apologize. I'm really working on being more consistent with my planning. But I did go through and check them in Keynote. But I used to like do this and make sure every page, I'm going to be honest, I don't have time for that. That's not how I check my links on this one. So I'm hoping the links are right. If they're wrong, you can let me know. I have no problem with constructive criticism. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment below what you think of my new portrait planner. Of course, again, like always, it's free, guys. It's a free planner for you to play around with. Look at, see what you like and what you don't like from all your planners. That's what I did. I went through my Hello Gorgeous. I went through my teacher planner. I went through my student data book. I went through my YouTube planner. I also have one that I really like. That's the 12-week year that I got from Shay Nicole. Planning to Prosper. I took everything I liked from those planners and I tried my best with the limited time that I had to create my own planner. So that's where I'm at. I love you guys. And until next time, happy planning.